Lower the fan.
Okay, hold on. Let me. Oh shit! Shit, look. That better?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
You hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Man, went out. I can't hear you.
I'm here. Okay,
All right. That better?
that's better. Yeah.
Okay. Let me turn this TV off. Shit.
Technical difficulties over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's the problem. All right, much better. This better?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my volume up on this shit.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's hit it. Cheers. Welcome in the chat. Whoever's in the chat, welcome in. All right. Hmm. Greetings, my creepy creatures of the night, lurkers of the living room, specters of the suburbs, and children of the Attitude Era. Ha 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 ha! Welcome, one and all, to season 3 of Hey, Look Behind You. The podcast so chilling, so thrilling, Blockbuster might just charge you a late fee for listening, plus interest, plus tax, because
Hell yeah.
they overcharge. They used to overcharge a lot. Tonight's cursed cartridge is packed with terror and nostalgia in equal measure. Mm, possible. Marvel Rivals' upcoming Daredevil lore, Pokemon Hall, sharp enough to slash like Freddy's glove, my Pokemon collection journey, and a special milestone, hitting 12K TikTok followers. A return to
Congrats.
Netflix. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I gotta talk about that soon. A return to Netflix twisting puzzle box kaleidoscope. A devilish welcome to the Halloween season. The top 5 highest grossing horror movies of the 70s clawing their way out of the crypt. And then we're gonna go end this with a grisly round of is this a horror movie? And finally, what your favorite 70s horror movie says about you. Yes, my ghoulish gang, episode 251 is here. So dim the lights, grab your king size candy, and don't look behind you. I'm Evo, your horror host with the most, guiding you through this graveyard of games, gags, and guilty pleasures. And joining me from the tech graveyard itself, my sinister sidekick, the one, the only, ghastly Greg, the haunted
What's
hard
happening?
drive. Still running on dial up screams and cursed floppy disk, here to haunt your headphones with forbidden firmware and from beyond. So buckle up, boils and gold. It's time to crack open the coffin of nostalgia and let the chaos rise again. Greg, how was your week? And before you even start, Leanna says hi. She's in the chat. We have the chat. We have the chat already. We have the chat
Hey,
already.
she already took said something. What's
She
up,
got
girl? It was
what's
a
up?
pretty good week. Work is about the same.
Works
I
about the
uh,
same.
I donated a bunch of my DVDs to the center.
What?
The ones that
You
yeah
did
that I
what?
already got. Yeah, that I already got on digital. So I said I need some more space on my shelf back here. So
Oh
I,
my
I
god.
just donated a shit ton of DVDs,
Which
and
ones?
everybody. Let's
What
see.
DVDs you got rid of?
I got rid of Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3,
Damn.
uh,
Right
Winter
off the bat.
Soldier.
What?
Uh,
Sir.
yeah.
Dude.
Uh, Um, oh man, it's so much. Mr. 3000, Heat, so just so much stuff, you know.
So
So
you're making room for what? For more DVDs?
eventually, probably.
Eventually, eventually. What kind of
Well, it's pretty,
what kind of movie are you looking for, man?
uh, nothing right now that I can really think of at the moment because I ain't been out to know like they got a place out here. It's called Jelly Bean, and they sell DVDs and VHSs and vinyl. I ain't been out there in a while though, so you know. But I'm keeping some physical media. 'Cause I know we cannot always rely on this digital shit. So, but, you know, it
Right.
is what.
Because then it disappears, just like Netflix. Like, oh yeah, hey,
Yeah.
uh, Tommy Boy is leaving Netflix soon, so or any of
Damn,
the
I go like that. I think I
Happy
donated that shit.
Happy Gilmore, or any of the other stuff, any of the
Yeah,
Adam Sandler movies. We gotta make room for more. Then why are you Netflix? Why are you even Netflix?
yeah.
Why is Netflix when they like it can't be Blockbuster? Blockbuster had endless movies, you know.
Hmm.
Netflix all like, nah, you can find it somewhere else. What?
Like I always say, Blockbuster could make a comeback if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Now
Yeah,
would be like I always say. Now would be the perfect time for them to do a streaming thing, kick that shit up. Because so many people have already left Netflix and Disney and Hulu.
it's Hulu. And Disney getting rid of Hulu actually.
That's right. That's right. You're right.
Oh, it's only to get what is it, HBO Max? Menace
Yeah.
says hi guys. Hey Menace, how you doing?
Hey, man, how you doing?
And Mandy says she had a lit night. Tell us about your night, Mandy. Um, but yeah, I like if like tell that to if Blockbuster wanted they could do a streaming service. Tell that to the people in Bend, Oregon. They're the only ones
Yeah.
that own that Blockbuster. The
Yeah.
only Blockbuster out there. So yeah, let's do a
Uh,
streaming
hey,
service.
man. My cousin still owe Blockbuster money, though, to this day.
Yeah,
It's
don't we
crazy.
all? Don't we all?
Not, not me, because my mom stole this shit.
Your mom stole that shit. That's funny.
Yeah.
Menace says she's doing good. I'm glad you are, Menace. Welcome in.
Real tough.
Um, my Mandy says her kid made region for her instrument today. That's nice. It's awesome. Um, my week was great, man. Freaking 12K followers on TikTok.
Congrats, brother.
Let's
Congrats.
let's fucking do a celebration. Too bad we can't celebrate the same way I used to celebrate. I'm back on Tumblr streaming. Whenever
Yeah.
I'd hit a milestone, it'd be like, let's celebrate with hot sauce, with a shot of hot sauce. Like fucking down that shit. So like this is like 2023. This is 2 years ago, man. Like every time something happened like that, where I got like a couple more extra followers, or a
Yeah.
milestone happened where I was ranked up in there with with the other lives, and
Yeah.
um I got a top 20 or some shit like that. Like let's
Mhm.
fucking do a shot of fucking lemon lime. Oh, do that. Couldn't party with you. Oh, come on. You gotta keep up with the hot sauce, man. But this was not ordinary hot sauce. Like there was like three shots or shots with hot sauce, and it
Mhm.
ranged from like fucking regular shit, mild, and then hot sauce from the Mexican store.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, all right, one, two, and then the third one would just be like, the next day I'm in the bathroom. Everybody's all like, "Are you okay, dude? You okay?" Like, nah.
Yeah, now toe up.
No live streaming tonight,
Messed up.
guys. Bye.
Messed up.
Menace knows she was there. She was there throughout that whole live stream era. But yeah, dude, it's funny. I think we also did some other stuff as well. It was crazy back then. like whenever something good happened or whenever there was like a milestone with the podcast or the streaming
Yeah,
or new followers and shit, I like do some crazy extra shit. Like come to the live and hang out with me and watch me do all kinds of shit. You
yeah.
know, and so it's like, yeah, you know what? We hit 12K. Let's not do some stupid shit like we did. Let's just celebrate. Let's just celebrate.
Yeah.
But fucking 12,000 followers on TikTok, and I'm just like, how do we celebrate this? I know. Let me go more unfollow more people. Let me go unfollow. Let me go on a unfollowing spree of fucking. So proud of you. Thank you, Leon. I appreciate that. Like, let me go on a
Each other, homie. You really do.
let me go on an unfollow spree of people that I don't like. You know, like people that I don't like and their friends. It works. It works. Like if you don't need them in your life, you don't need them.
No shit. That's
Like
real time. That's real time.
why are they there? Why are they there? Might as well
Yeah.
either they listen to the podcast and they do it first, or I do it for them. It's like here, let me do it for you.
Mm-hmm.
So hell yeah, 12K followers. Thank you. Now get out of my life. Get out of my
Damn.
get out of my follows. And
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
it's one of those times where I just like I want to unfollow those people too.
I know.
Eventually it'll happen. Eventually it'll happen. But not anytime soon. Um. So it's been a freaking fun week. 12K followers. I was like trying to figure out what to do, what to say, all that. Like doing the whole bindering the
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon and coming up with new ways to put it up. Even
Yeah.
cutting them up. Hold on, I got something to show you. Cutting them up and putting them in a binder itself and making it a collage out of it.
Yeah, badass. Hell yeah.
Like asking everybody in the chat, "Hey, who's your favorite Pokemon? Who's your favorite?
Mhm.
Yeah, that one. All right, let me stick him in this binder just because. Why not? And then this
Yeah.
is the binder that's the regional, the ones that are in the United States.
Yeah.
So like a bunch of our people that are mutuals basically.
Mm-hmm.
Some other people as well. It's like, hey, yeah. Um, so I did that. I've been doing that on live. Been doing other stuff on live. Um, Freaking Taylor Swift new album dropped on Friday or Thursday. I forgot when. Thursday night. Did a live reaction of that. I'm just like, shit. Okay, fine. Everybody was like, "What do you think of it?" It's like it's pretty good, not bad. Okay, I enjoyed it. I sat here for like an hour listening to the entire thing. It's all good.
Mm.
Um, it's good, man. It's good. It's a good album. Not bad. I was like, so I had somebody last night. Like, I wouldn't like peg you for a fucking Swifty. I'm like, I'm just a person that loves fucking music, dude. That's all.
Shit, me either. Say it true. But you just
I
love music. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I just love music.
I love music too.
There's a track in there, and then immediately I knew the fucking background, because it was ABC by the Jackson Five,
Mm.
and I'm like, do, 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 do. I want you back, I want you back, and I'm just like, damn
Damn.
it, that sounds just like it. And then I was like, I paused the Taylor Swift one, and then went to straight to Jackson Five. I want you back, and was like, yep,
Mm.
that's it right there.
Damn.
And I'm like, the cadence was the same too. It's like, oh hell yeah, dude. Look at you trying to like fucking get in there and shit.
Yeah.
Good job, Taylor Swift. Good job. But what? 21 hours later, there's already a mashup on TikTok,
Oh God.
and I'm like, damn, y'all work hard. The devil works hard, but y'all
Oh
work
yeah,
harder.
they gonna be on
Y'all.
that shit. They gonna be on that shit without fail though, for real.
And every
Mm.
time I'm like listening to this song, and I'm telling the child like, I can just picture this on TikTok later in a few weeks, in a few days.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, it's there. I'm just like, see, I told you. Like I
Yeah,
told you.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I fucking told you. It's gonna be on there. I even told somebody was like, if you're gonna play a song, play this one because it talks about a stalker or like someone that's trolling. It's like, I'm glad you made me
Mm,
part of your fucking life and shit. I was like, see, there you go. Now put that. Now
yeah.
put that in your fucking thing. Put that in one of your videos.
Hmm.
Um, so I played all week, dude. Like I haven't played in like such a while, like all week at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Not since season 0. And
Damn.
this past week, I played all week. When I tell you that it's like it felt fun again because I'm just sitting there fucking working the Angela character, and everybody's just like I said, everybody's trying to shoot up at me, and I'm just like, nope, they're not paying attention to the fucking thing that's going on down there. That everybody that the my teammates are attacking them. And meanwhile,
Yeah,
like if you look up, you're trying to look up, you can't see anything around you, right?
yeah,
And you're hoping your other teammates are like trying to like, all right, let's go with the mission and stuff. It's like, no, they're shooting up too. It was like I'm getting attacked from everybody. And I'm just like
yeah.
looking at my teammates like, what are you guys fucking doing? Get over there. But the teaser for the point point five just dropped a few yesterday. It
Hmm.
had Daredevil. Um, let me tell you, dude. Um, already watching people play it, and he's blind.
Damn.
This dude is freaking
Like,
blind.
like the
Um,
real deal though. Yeah.
like a real deal, where like 25 meters ahead of you, you can see like little
Mhm.
dots moving around,
Oh, that's,
and
that's
it's them. It's just them. But then it's like as you
yeah.
move closer,
Hmm.
they become apparent. They become crystal clear that you're there. And
Yeah,
so I was like, so he's really blind. Like you're
yeah.
not like obviously you can see the entire thing, but when he's like
Hmm.
looking around, it's like tunnel vision, where
Hmm.
it's like okay, so now he can see who the characters are.
Yeah.
It is so fucking awesome. Uh, Here's the lore behind it, behind this character. It's not the one that you know, but it's a different character. In season
Hmm.
4, Heart of the Dragon lore reveal, Marvel Rivals introduce a twist. Dizang, Devil of the Eighth City, is Daredevil in this setting, a version of Matt Murdock who sacrificed himself to redeem lost souls and now serves as a guardian of the supernatural realm.
Mm.
The story backdrop, the time stream entanglement is merging realms. Kunlun, the seventh capital cities of heaven, and the eighth city into the heart of heaven. In that narrative, Hela is imprisoned and Dizang dares to atone for her sins, acting as her guardian in the eighth city. Angela, in that same lore, demands Hela be surrendered, but the guardian Dizang refuses under his sacred charge. The name Dazang may draw from Dazang, a figure in Buddhist mythology who helps guide souls in the afterlife, which fits nicely with the concept of Daredevil as a redeemer, guardian of souls in this version. Um, so there's his aesthetic, his power and abilities. His aesthetic is the Rivals version has a more Asian-inspired armor design, glowing horns, a bulkier, mystical look, connecting him
Hmm.
visually with the Dragon Heaven thematic of Heart of the Dragon. This gives him a different visual identity compared to the classic Red Daredevil suit, reinforcing he's not just plain Matt Murdock Daredevil in this universe. They also have skins of Daredevil 2099 and the mustard yellow and red suit.
Mm.
So I'm definitely gonna pick that one up.
Yeah.
Uh, the lore segment. Uh, what makes the Zang interesting is that he was once Daredevil Matt Murdock who sacrificed himself to redeem lost souls. In doing so, he became guardian figure in the Eighth City, taking a role of spiritual guidance and judge. Gameplay wise, he's not a slow bruiser. He plays as a duelist. Expect agility, strikes, and stealth mechanics. Leaks suggest he may have sense that detect enemies through walls. He walks through wall. He walks up walls. He has his chucks and he throws it at it, and he like he's Batman basically.
Yeah.
He's Batman basically, and he's like He has the spider senses, but it's Daredevil, and
Yeah.
it's like if someone shows up around him
Hmm.
and like he doesn't notice it, it's because his senses. Are like, oh shit. So
Yeah.
um, this devil you thought you knew, reborn under the Eight Cities watch. He's jumping into the rivals mid-season. He handles flanking, his interaction with stealth heroes, his mobility versus durability trade-offs, and whether his guardian narrative aligns with Angela's quest for justice over Hela. Dude, he is fucking basically he's all pumped up and he's all ready. I can't wait, man. Like next weekend is gonna be freaking awesome. For
Yeah.
next week, I was gonna do it for today, but it's like you know what? I still have one more week. For next week, I'm
Mm.
gonna do a whole recap of how season 4 has been for me. Um,
Okay.
from the KOs, how many KOs I've done, how many hours I've put into this. Basically all Hella, not Hella, all Angela.
Hmm.
Trying to get her into lore status is really hard. Um, what else? And all the stuff that I've been doing, basically. I'll probably live stream it again, like I
Yeah.
used to, and put it on YouTube and just play it, and you have everybody watch me play him. All right.
Yeah.
I can't wait for next week, dude. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Also the skins. I gotta tell. Yeah, we're gonna talk more about the skins next week, but because there's a freaking skin of what is it? I think it's Spider Man, the black and gold suit,
Ooh.
and I know people are gonna do a lot of shit with this one, but the emote is the pointing, the point meme. So I know there's gonna be a lot of fucking other characters going the same thing, going like this with all three
Yeah.
Spider-Mans there. I was like, oh my god, here we go.
Yeah.
Um, the emotes are freaking hilarious. Sometimes the emotes are really hilarious because you have fucking um Luna Snow who's a DJ.
Hmm.
She's DJing. Then you have Venom doing twerking, and then you have Emma Frost fucking throwing money and shit.
Dang, that's crazy.
So it's like as soon it happened once. Like as soon as it happened, it was like 3 months ago, where you see Emma Frost doing this the entire time with the money and
Mm.
shit. Like, all right, cool. And then here comes Luna doing that, or doing the DJ thing. So they did the emote where it's like two people are just like Luna and Emma, and then they're doing under. She's doing the DJing, she's doing this. Fucking Black Panther is sitting on his throne in Wakanda, just sitting there chilling in his like a chair. Venom twerking, twerking in front of him. Like y'all are fucking all messed up, dude. But it's hilarious.
Yeah.
They're probably on TikTok, dude. It's like find some uh, Marvel Rivals emotes, and you'll see them all just fucking right there. They're funny.
Yeah, I checked that out.
Next up is the Pokemail binders, cards, and shoutouts. All right, so I want to start by saying this. I started collecting Pokemon cards back in April after watching some of my favorite YouTubers open packs on stream. That's what pulled me in, the excitement, the nostalgia, the stories behind every pull. Not long after, I started making my own ASMR videos and created the Whisper Decks, a series where I'd open packs, talk about the Pokemon and their lore, and slowly slide each card into a binder. I made it relaxing, and it was very creative. And honestly, it was kind of therapeutic for some people, and they enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So I know, like Whisper, yes, it was the Whisper. Eventually, I took a little break from recording and focused on organizing my collection. I bought my binders, started sorting by generation, and realized something wild. I actually had all 151 of the original Pokemon. That's when the challenge kicked in. Could I collect all 1,025 Pokemon cards?
Mm.
So I set up 3 binders dedicated to completing the entire Pokedex, a goal I never thought I'd actually get close to finishing. Fast forward 7 months, what started as opening packs for fun turned into a full blown journey. I learned from creators, connected with the Pokemon TCG community, and picked up new strategy along the way. It was like hunting singles online or checking different shops for exact cards I needed. And connecting Pokemon cards like Hyogo no Soke and the Zero Art cards, as well as vintage like the Peaceful Park Pals. Like the Park Pals is like something I've been collecting since I found out about it. And like I
Mm.
do it in the chat, I do it on stream, and they'd be like, "Oh, that they have a bench back there." I was like, yeah, that's part of Peaceful Park. So that's in the binder by itself now. I think that's over with, unless I find more. I'm almost done with the Pokédex. As of this moment, I'm missing just 36 cards, and once I find them, I'll finally be able to say I've caught them all. So with that, binders, I like. So I put like one binder. I was like, I don't have enough in there, so I like put that binder in another binder. I took out all the
Hmm.
cards from that binder and I put it in another binder that's already has one set of cards. And then basically, dude, I still have 16, 17 binders. So
Dang.
yeah, it's like that's all I do. Just fucking put stuff in the binder. Um, what else? I still have cards. I went yesterday to the antique store and bought like a bunch of 199 cards. That worked out
Mm.
pretty well. I went to the comic book store, bought one comic book, and then but bought a bunch of vintage cards, dude. Basically, these are like from 2017, 2015, and
Mm.
they all look like um, Pokemon with humans, Cubone, and they all look freaking vintage. And I'm just like, see, this is the ones I'm looking for, not the new modern one, not those,
Right.
like not the new ones that are out there. The new ones that are out there is like I can get them anywhere, but still, like, and you can't get them in all. It's like sometimes like you have to buy them in packs. I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'd rather just buy singles. And so I go to Second and Charles and I buy singles, or I go on TCG online and I buy them singles. It's like whatever I need. And it's hard because they're expensive. One, they're expensive. Two, they're asking for shipping. So
Mm.
as long as I get to the part where it's like, all right, you need this amount of money to spend in order for it to be free shipping. It's like, all right, cool. Let's see what else I can get. So I started looking for them. The packs that I bought are Japanese, which are not that expensive,
Mm.
but um, this is one of them.
Yeah.
Monkey Dory X, and they all glitter inside and fucking amazing as hell. And then I finally decided let me get a single card. That's $1.
Yeah.
Mega Absol from the new Mega set.
Damn.
So hell yeah. Uh, the other cards that I did get for the Pokédex, they're from TCG. So shout out to Scar Shocks. Let me get his name right. Hold on. Uh, Shout out to Scar Shocks James for hooking me up all the time because I always
Mm.
buy from him.
That's what.
And he always sends me the vintage card that I want, and it's like, you know what? I'm just putting them in Pokedex. He had messaged me earlier saying like, "Hey, I don't have this card, so I'm gonna like give you a refund." I was like, "Oh no,
Mm.
I'm not worried about it. It's fine. It's all right. It's just for the Pokedex. It's like I'm not looking for anything." I was like, "All right, cool." And then just like, "Hey, is it okay if I just shout you out next time on my podcast?" And he got all excited, so he told me where to find him on Instagram, on TikTok, and all the socials. So hell
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Scar
what.
Shock's game. Thank you for everything you've done, man. Really appreciate it. Um, Shouted him out here and then at the end of the podcast as well. And hell yeah, dude, I can't wait to buy more stuff from him.
Yeah.
He has a lot of vintage stuff, and I'm still looking for these. What is it? 36 cards left out of the 1,025 Pokemon cards.
Mm.
The project is almost done, man. The project is almost done. We got this.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Like, like going back to where you used to say like you don't know anything about Pokemon. It's like, damn, dude. Like, this is a fun hobby, bro. Like
Yeah,
definitely. Like I would, you would love it. It's like if it was back then, if it was like back in the '90s, like you would love it. Now
yeah.
it's just like, you know what? It's fine. It's all good. Um, have you ever watched Kaleidoscope on Netflix?
No.
No. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So here is how Kaleidoscope works. Giancarlo Esposito plays Ray Vernon, Leo Pap, the ringleader of a group plotting a multi-billion-dollar job while settling in an old score. Every episode tells a chunk of the story, focusing on Vernon's motivations or the planning of the heist or what unfolds in the aftermath. The segments come in whichever the segments come in whichever random order Netflix decides to deliver them to you, with the
Mm.
exception of the actual heist serving as the final episode. So Netflix goes by what you've been watching and like an algorithm and decides
Mm.
like, all right, here's the way I'm gonna set it. Like you're gonna watch these episodes, which is
Wow.
fucking. This was back in 2023, January of 2023, like a new way of watching Netflix.
Yeah.
Kaleidoscope episodes are named for different colors, no doubt, and not a serious name, but also a way to easily track what order you're watching and compare with friends. You aren't obligated to watch the way Netflix suggests. So here's the order that's on Netflix. The black episode is the intro. Yellow episode 6 weeks before. Green 7 years before. Violet 20 years before. Orange 3 weeks before. Red the
Mm.
morning after 5 day. Blue 5 days before. Pink 6 months after, and white is the heist of the episode. So you watch the intro first, and like it just shows you the backstory of um, Giancarlo Esposito, and then here's the order it gives you. Like it gives you a different order. So here's the order, or it gave me after watching the intro. It went black, yellow, 6 weeks before. Fast forward to blue 5 days before the heist. Green 7 years before the heist. So it gave me like, all right, here's the intro. Now let's do 6 weeks before and do a
Yeah.
backstory of what you just watched. Okay, so here's 5 days before. Now let's do 7 years before and give you a backstory of what you just watched. So I'm like, yep, that's me, all right. After that was Orange 3 weeks before, Violet 20 years before. So it goes back in time. After that was Red the morning after, Pink 6 months after, and then White the heist. So it gave me like the morning after the heist, 6 months after the heist, and then the actual heist. Like so, this is what really happened that night, and like it's a freaking awesome show. Like if you look, like you can go and watch it any way you want it. Um, you could do like let me see. They said a whole bunch of other orders. Um, chronological order. You can do it in chronological order. You can do it in as a Tarantino film.
Mm.
Five 5 days before, 7 years before, 6 weeks before, 3 weeks before, 20 years, 24 years before, 6 months after the heist, the morning after. You could do it as a Orange is the New Black. I don't know why they did that. You could do it as
Right.
that. Yeah, 6 months after. As a classic detective story, and it's like orange, green, violet, red. It's a whole different options of however you want to watch this show, and like you can just press stop before it ends, and like right after it ends, and then like go to a different episode, however you want to watch it. But the very end, you have to watch episode one or episode white in order to get the last one for it to be
Dang.
a plot twist. And then after you watch it, they're like, "Oh shit, I didn't know this," and it's like you find out different things as well. And I'm just like, "Hell yeah!" So everybody, watch Kaleidoscope. Let me know what you think, and let me know in what order Netflix ends up giving it to you. So yeah, if you do watch Kaleidoscope, let me know what order it gives you to.
Okay.
Because it's a fucking awesome ass show. Like I recommend it to everybody watching it. All right. Ooh, ready for a freaking scary season? Scary episodes? Scary stuff?
Oh yeah. Before
All
you
right.
start that, I watched Marvel Zombies.
You did? How did it go?
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you
Man,
think?
that shit was insane. Like I remember what you was telling me. The sound of them, like you could hear the blood splattering and shit.
Oh my
You know what
god.
I'm saying? And just the animation, man, that shit was insane though.
It
Like,
was
I was
though.
like, damn,
Yes, it
yeah,
was.
that shit was crazy.
It is fucking crazy. And then the death
Yeah.
count, and you weren't expecting these deaths too. And then I'm just like, fucking
Right.
hell, dude,
Yeah.
too much. That's too much.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
and I'm like, I kind of want to know where the 211 death toll went because there
Hmm.
was a lot of dead zombies, and even the ones that were flying from in San Francisco from the top of the
Yeah.
roof,
Yeah.
like those couldn't have counted, right? Even Shang Chi, like those couldn't have counted, right? Like,
Right.
which death are you talking about? Um, but dude, I want to know what the hell happens next. I want a third season, a second season. I
Yeah.
want a second season. And like there's a lot of TikToks saying like, all right, this is my theory. Who should come in next? The Nova Corps, nah, fuck the
Hmm.
Nova Corps. They're just like fucking. They left them high and dry up there. Like what?
Yeah, I ain't give a fuck.
Um,
Shit.
they didn't care. Oh, I guess because what's her name, Miss Marvel. Oh, Leanna
Uh,
says mine is yellow, green, blue, orange, violet, red, pink, and white. You already have a. You're already watching it, huh? That's great. I know I'm late with answering. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Um, but I get the whole Miss Marvel like being out there
hmm.
and
Yeah.
not being able to go across the universe because the Nova Corp are right there surrounding Earth. And
Yeah.
if she goes one step closer to them, they shoot her down. And here comes Icarus. Like, nah, you're coming with me. It's like, and even Icarus, I was like, I don't know if he a zombie or is he not. But even
Hmm.
Icarus, like, he got bitten, but he wasn't a real human. He's just synthetic. So he turned into a
Yeah.
synthetic zombie. What the fuck? Like, and then you had like other people theorizing how did she get bit? How? Like the most
Yeah.
powerful being in Marvel, how did she get bit? Well,
Right.
the pin particles, all that shit, like a mosquito just
Hmm.
going into your skin. The giant zombies made me laugh so hard because, like, yeah, that would happen. That would definitely happen.
Yeah.
The ending was a freaking twist. I for sure thought she wasn't gonna give up, but she gave in, and like
Hmm.
I'm like, this is fucking. I need a second season now. This
Yeah.
is
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it will be though. Everybody.
unfortunately, X Men '97 is still my favorite fucking
Oh yeah. No
animation.
doubt.
Like, yeah, I need X Men season two, please. Give me that. All right, let's welcome everybody to the scary season of the podcast.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
October since 2008, I've shared my horror loves and loathes online. First on MySpace, Twitter, Tumblr, TikTok, and now Instagram. Back then, Twitter was new and I tweeted about everything. Today, I've ghosted that main account. 15,000 plus tweets lost in the ether and haunt a new one, M3P Network. Around this time of year, I fall into horror hashtags and tumble across old friends. One of them was Nikki. She was a big part of why the segment is called Hey, Look Behind You. Nikki was a true horror fanatic. Every October, she'd dive headfirst into the horror challenge, and I'd always check her blog for Friday night recommendations. She'd post her breakfast movies before work, share reviews, survival tips, and geeky short films. Her blog profile pic, her head inside a shark's mouth at the 40th anniversary of Jaws. Now we're at the 50th anniversary. Fucking shit is
Hmm.
wild as hell. Her bio said it best. Greetings, horror friends. My name is Nikki, and I love all things horror. I spent my youth raiding the video store horror section, staying up late for Tales from the Dark Side, Monsters, The Twilight Zone, Morgus Presents, Tales from the Crypt, TNT Monster Vision, and as an adult, I still watch movies for breakfast, binge Netflix, and hit midnight screenings. She wasn't just watching, she was out there from San Diego Comic Con to Flashback Weekend to Walker Stalker. She met horror legends like Michael McDowell, the late Sid Haig, Doug Bradley, Scout Taylor Compton, Chris Hardwick, Val Kilmer, Nicholas Brandon, and so many more. Every photo showed the same thing, her smile. She was awesome to hang out with and hilarious in every moment, which is why every October I dedicate this horror series to Nikki. It's my way of keeping her voice, her blog, and her horror joy alive. And in true Nikki fashion, the other morning I ate a bagel for breakfast, hit play on Netflix, and watched Jaws. The first time since I was a kid be hiding behind a couch. So here's to Nikki, and here's to all of us who keep horror alive in the shadows and in the spotlight. Here, Nikki. Jaws, man. Jaws was crazy, bro.
I
Watching it
just
now
watched
as an
y'all.
adult,
I just I just watched y'all for the first time like a couple weeks ago.
yes, that's what I mean. Like watching it
Okay.
for the first time as
Yeah.
an adult, like
Yeah.
um,
Insane.
it had me like screaming at the TV. Like, why would you do that? Why would you go in the fucking water? Why? You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And like as a kid, like you're just like, oh shit, why is this guy drunk? Oh, okay. In the opening scene when the girl goes into the water and the guy comes
Hmm.
after her, but he's too drunk and he fucking falls on the beach and falls asleep. And like, I'll be right out. Hold on. And then she's all like, help! Nope, she dead. And he's
Yep.
all like, fucking doesn't remember shit. He goes to the fucking police station and then like is somebody missing? Like, no, dude, your girl's dead. She dead.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I was watching it like as an adult watching it, you're just like fucking yelling at everybody, telling them,
Mm.
it's the '70s too. Like, what the hell? It's the '70s, and
Yeah.
it's like the mayor telling chief like leave the beaches open, like we're gonna leave the beaches open, but
Hmm.
the chief is telling you no because of the shit. Listen to him, and
Right.
it's like a trope, like where the fucking this they don't listen to the same guy, the only same guy there. So the mayor opens the beaches. Here comes the shark. Blah blah blah. He does to fucking kill somebody, and then they're at the hospital because the chief kid is there, and fucking here comes the mayor. It's like, okay, we'll do what you tell you, what you say, and my kid was out there too. That's why, and I'm like, oh, now it's a fucking tragedy, right? Now it's a fucking now you yeah. If it happened to your kid, no, fuck everybody else's kid. No, it happened to your kid. What if it happened to your kid? So I'm sitting there like that's fucking Eminem. Now it's a tragedy. Now it's a tragedy. If it
Yeah.
happened in the upper class areas, now it's a fucking tragedy. But if it's something happens in the fucking ghetto, like oh yeah, that
Hmm.
shit happens all the time there. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
motherfucker, fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know us. So, um, like and it was like, yeah, I was like, if I was there, I'd want to punch him. I just kept saying that, like, I would have punched him right now. It's like, punch him, chief, punch him. Fuck that guy. And I'm like, I hope he's not in the sequel. And after Joss, like, the sequel comes on, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait for this one. Not yet. I'm gonna wait.
Mm.
But yeah, I was like, dude, Joss for the very first time, loved it.
Yeah.
Yes. So I said, like, all right, when did this movie come out? 1975. All right, top five highest grossing horror movies of the '70s. Because, why not? '70s movies. I figured let's start at the '70s. Let's start at the heart of the generation of horror where it actually peaked. Jaws was 1975, 490 million. A great
Mm.
white shark terrorizes the fictional New England beach town of Amity. The local sheriff, a marine biologist, and a shark hunter set out to kill the shark. Jaws spent 14 consecutive weeks as the number one film in the United States. And I'm like, and now I know why this movie was her favorite movie of all time. Fuck yeah. The part where I love the most is them comparing their injuries with each other. Like I got this from a shark. I got this from a fucking shark. No, I got a bigger one. It's like y'all comparing fucking dick sizes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. It's like yeah, you know what? This is gonna. I'm gonna include this in like one of my favorite movies and recommend it to everybody that haven't seen it. Number two, The Exorcist,
Mm.
1973. Fuck yeah. 430 million. A young girl named Regan becomes possessed by a demonic entity. Her mother seeks help from two priests to perform an exorcism. The film explores themes of faith, evil, and the supernatural. This is where my love for pea soup comes in because I hate it. And every time I think of peas, I think of this one. Everything about this movie I never wanted to watch. And
Hmm.
like, okay, I've seen bits and pieces of it. Her Linda Blair fucking head is fucking turning around and shit. Like everything, I've never seen the actual movie, but I've seen like bits and pieces here and there every time. It's like, oh,
So
I need
you
to
never
watch
watched it in its entirety?
in its entirety. No, but like bits and pieces. Like, oh, I know where this at.
Yeah.
Okay, I know where this at. I know the parodies that come along with it. I was like, I was like, it's like everything about it, but at the same time, I need to sit there and watch this entire movie. I'm probably gonna will pretty soon. So number two, number three, The Omen, 1976,
Mm.
60 million. American
Yeah.
diplomat Robert Thorne and his wife adopt a child who is actually the spawn of Satan, the Antichrist. As the child grows, sinister and deadly events unfold and around them. I did it all for you. This is all for you, Damien.
Crazy ass bitch.
Fucking shit. What? And then she killed herself. Like, oh man, not the kids. Don't look
That shit was insane. That movie was insane.
for real. Number four, Alien, 1979.
Mm.
188 million on a spaceship returning to Earth. The crew of the commercial towing ship Nostromo are awakened prematurely from hypersleep to respond to a distress call. One of them becomes infected by a mysterious organism, and they discover a deadly alien life form on board. Tension, isolation, and danger escalate as the creature hunts them one by one. Alien was number one at the box office for 3 weeks,
Mm.
and I love this franchise. I really do. Um, Aliens and Alien is like, you know, Ripley is fucking a badass. It's like, yeah, these motherfuckers are badasses. I never saw like I'd be like fucking rooting for this type of shit, but yeah,
Yeah.
I need to rewatch this shit again. Alien and Aliens, Alien Three, we
Hmm.
all know what happens, but at the same time, Alien and Aliens is like peak Alien, you know. Like I
Yeah.
know what happens later, Alien versus Predator, but Alien and Aliens are like the better of the entire franchise that I love.
Crazy thing though. For me, I didn't never. At first, I never saw Alien or Aliens. I saw Alien 3 first because
Oh,
my boy had recorded Predator off of TV, and he recorded Alien 3 off of TV, and let me borrow the VHS tape. So I was watching. So, but then after a couple of years, I went back and watched them. You know what I'm saying? I got all of them in my collection. I love Aliens though. It's amazing. I just bought Alien, the last one, Romulus, a few
Romulus.
weeks ago. Yeah, a few weeks
Yeah,
ago.
I I gotta watch the entire franchise again.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah.
says it's a hard one to watch. Go ahead and repost the live, please, if you can. Thank you. Appreciate you. Um, who else is in here? All right, cool. Jaws 2 on 1978, 208 million.
Mm.
4 years after killing of the great white shark, a new hotel opens on the Amity Island while another great white shark kills two scuba divers, photographing the wreckage of the orca. Their camera, which took pictures during the attack, is later discovered by Deputy Jeff Hendricks. What, another great white shark? Like, fucking, you killed my family, motherfuckers. If I ever see you near the orca, I'm biting y'all. Cause like
Okay.
it's like watching, when you're driving by and you see all these little things out there where
Mm,
people died on the road, little
yeah.
little rest in pieces. It's like watching
Yeah.
that, and then like somebody shows up, like who that? Who's that? Who's that? Let me go check them out, and bam! This is what freaking great white shark is all like. Why you near the orca? Oh, here we go. Let's go eat dinner time.
And how the fuck did orca get so far up on the sand like that? That's the fuck
Right?
I want to know.
What was
Like,
it? 4 years?
goddamn.
I mean, it's been 4
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. That's a big motherfucker.
That's a
Shit.
big motherfucker. It was a small
Yeah.
boat. It was a small boat in the first one.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, those were the 5 movies. Next week we will tell you the top 5 highest grossing horror movies of the 80s,
Mm.
and I'll probably end up watching one of them, but I'm probably gonna end up watching Aliens, and The Exorcist. Um, I was gonna do something else also. I was gonna talk about there was a blog ranking the 30 best horror movies
Mm.
uh, ever to watch, but halfway through I realized I just don't care about that list. Like,
Hey,
what? Like every other list that you see out there is like, never, don't really care. Y'all are bringing up some stupid ass movies, some movies that shouldn't
yeah.
even be there at all.
Mm.
And honestly, we can make a better list. We can make a better
Yeah.
one. So next week we're bringing you our own M3P podcast list of favorite horror movies to watch. A list by us, a list built by us for the community. You got the essentials: Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, of course. Those are
Mm.
given. Those are the Holy Trinity. So watch those, obviously. But
Yeah.
we're also digging deeper. We're pulling out all those underappreciated gems, the ones that deserve a spot in your late night rotation, the gory ones, the very gory ones from the 80s and the 70s. So grab your popcorn, charge your flashlight, and get ready, because next week we're dropping the MT3 horror movie watch list. And trust me, you're going to want to add these to your collection. So, Greg, we got this next week, all right?
Yeah. I can fire mine up. Yeah.
We're going to have to find some of them
Yeah.
for sure. um, I asked what our favorite 70s horror movies was, and a few people gave me their answers. Panda said Halloween. Champagne Poppy T says Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Um, Mine is Alien. What's yours?
I'm gonna go Halloween all day.
Halloween. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait for the video game, actually.
That's gonna be a bad motherfucker.
That's
I've
gonna
been
be
seeing videos of that. Yeah.
it's like that's
I'm
gonna
like,
be a
damn.
badass fucking game, dude.
I gotta play that because I didn't never get to play the Friday the 13th one. So
Oh my god, Friday the 13th, the game. We need,
yeah.
all right, we're gonna do another segment pretty soon. It's gonna be like video game horror movies.
Yeah.
Either vice versa, like horror movies to video games to horror movies. I'm obviously gonna put Resident Evil in there, and Silent Hill, and all those other
Oh man.
Dead by Daylight, all of them. So we're gonna
Yeah.
include all these fucking movies in there. But yeah, those fucking. Did you not see mine? No, I'm sorry. What is it? What is it, Leanna? Tell me about your favorite 70s horror movie.
She got mad as hell. You
No,
ain't see
no, she's
mine?
not. Halloween, okay. Halloween. Mine is Halloween 2.
Oh.
Out of those, like, yeah, mine is Halloween 2. Because you already know what happens in 1. Like, Halloween 2 is at the hospital the next night. This dude is like Dia de los Muertos,
Hell.
November 1st.
Hell, he don't give a damn. Like, now he just went straight to the hospital though. I'm like,
Lori, I just want a hug. Lori, come here. I just want a hug. Let me give you a hug, Lori. And then 20 years later, he still wants a hug. H2O. When did Halloween 3 come out? Like that's what I want to know. Halloween
Something
3,
right.
it has nothing to do with the entire franchise, but at the same time, it's its own movie. And Halloween 3, it's like, okay, I get it. I get what you were trying to do, sir. John
I
Carpenter,
can't. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't fuck with it.
he
Like every
wanted.
time it come on, I just can't. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I like this shit. Oh, I like.
It was horrible, but I understand what John Carpenter wanted to do. He wanted to do a different story on Halloween.
Yeah,
He did
yeah,
it 1 and 2 because they seemed together, but he went with 3. It's like it has to be a different thing. He wanted to go with
yeah.
4 and do like a whole different thing also, but they cut him off.
Like the hell,
They cut him
man.
off.
Go
His
get
own
Michael, bring his ass back in this shit, cause this shit ain't cutting. I know that's what they're thinking. I'm like, shoot.
they cut him off in his own fucking project. They're like, nah, dude, we're gonna do a curse of Michael Myers. And then we're gonna fucking fuck it up from there, 4, 5, 6. And then and then he's all like, all right, well, I get to bring them back in H2O, even Lori. And like, even the modern one, the Halloween ones are, he ended. Like, this is how he wanted to end it. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
Halloween begins, Halloween ends.
yeah.
It took me a while to
Halloween
finally
Kills.
watch it. What was that?
Cause I was like, cause when they were coming up with the concept, I said, how the fuck they gonna pull this shit off? I said, so basically, the rest of them fucking Halloweens don't even matter anymore.
No,
So,
they're just movies. Like, fuck them.
and I spent all my money collecting all the motherfucking Halloween movies, and I like, damn. But I don't care. I watch all of them. I watch them all. I don't give a shit.
If he starts saying some shit like it's a multiverse, like, no, motherfucker, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Um, but it's his own movies. It's like one
Yeah.
and two, three, and then begins and ends, and H2O
Hmm.
probably from there. But
Yeah.
as long as Laurie Strode is in there, then yeah. Um, the one I didn't like was Rob Zombies, of course, because
Hell no.
how the fuck you gonna be 8 feet tall and still be in a fucking mental institution?
You know something though? It's a lot of people that they just don't fuck with that Rob something. But I really, I think it's my take on it. It's just misunderstood though.
It probably is.
Like it's a different take on the shit. And
And like I
from my
said, they
perspective,
start saying it's a multiverse. I'm done with this
yeah,
shit.
yeah. You better be glad because it was talks of Rob Zombie trying to remake Jaws. So
Fucking emo Jaws. What the fuck? Fucking bring in Will Smith for that.
but yeah, man, it's just a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie. The first Rob Zombie Halloween, it was straight, but this second one though is so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Like
Um,
I don't know what the fuck he was trying to do. Like so,
I remember the first one. Then the second one was like I tried to remember it.
like,
No,
like, like what's
I
the
don't
white
know.
horse and shit. And I like this boy here. Like, is it Halloween or is it like fucking House of Corpses blended in with this shit or what the fuck? You
It's
know
just
what
like
I'm
I said.
saying? So,
It's Rob
yeah.
Zombie decided, hey, I'm gonna put my wife in these fucking movies. I don't give a fuck. Sherry Moon, come and work this movie, please.
Every one of them.
Uh,
Too.
every one of
Every
them.
one of them. God
Um,
damn.
Maniacs, whatever the fuck the movie that was. Um, House of Thousand Corpses,
House of Thousand Corpses, Devil Rejects,
The Devil's Rejects.
Three
Sorry,
from
that one.
Hell, Three from Hell. Yeah.
Like, damn, dude, like the same shit. All right. We're gonna do next week. We're gonna do our favorite '80s movies. So
Okay.
yeah. All right, it's time for a round of Is This a Horror Movie 80s Edition? Here's how we play. I'm going to read out a movie title and a quick summary. Now, some of these are real 1980s horror flicks, the kind you'd find on a dusty VHS tape at your local video store, complete with blood red fonts and synth music, and others totally made up by yours truly. B movie fever dream straight from the depth of blockbuster limbo. Your job: type in the chat or yell at your speakers at home. Real if you think it's an actual 80s horror movie, or fake if you think it's one of my twisted inventions. We'll lock in your answers, reveal the truth, and maybe drop on a fun fact about the real ones, like who starred in it, what studio released it, or how ridiculous the tagline was. For folks listening on the replay or podcast version, just shout out wherever you are. Car, kitchen, crypt, and see how many you get right before the chat does. At the end, we tally the chat score versus the host or co-host guesses to crown tonight's Scream King or Queen of 80s horror knowledge. Is this a horror movie 80s edition? Round one, Slumber Party Massacre 1982. Is this real? A group of teenage girls throw a slumber party that's crashed by a power drilling wielding maniac. Is it real or no?
Real.
It's real. Leanna, anybody in the chat, what do y'all think? It's just her. It's real. The answer is real. It was written by feminist author Rita Mae Brown, originally meant as a parody but shot straight. Released by New World Pictures, the same studio behind The Toxic Avenger.
Mm.
Slumber Party Massacre. I think it was one of those movies that I watched last year. It's like,
I never seen it, but I know it's like one of them old funky ass beat horror movies though. Like one of those
yeah,
low budget motherfucker. Yeah.
yeah, it was one of those like tits and ass and all that shit. It's 80s girls, of course. They're gonna be like, "Hey, look at me." And number two was even worse because it was a fucking uh a chainsaw guitar, a guitar chainsaw,
Mm, mm, mm.
or a drill. No, it was a guitar drill. A guitar with a drill at the tip. So he's like he play and then just stab people, and it's like, good lord,
That shit sound like trash.
it it was trash. It was trash, and like not even the naked girls could save it. But
Damn.
then again, like they were 80s naked girls, so it's a lot different from 90s naked girls and 2000s naked girls. 80s naked girls didn't give a fuck; they were on drugs. Coke was wild back then.
No shit.
Don't do drugs, kids. Dare.
Nah, I don't.
President Bush said so. Wow.
Mm, mm, mm.
Don't be wowing me, ma'am.
Who said that?
Leanna. The round two, Night of the Frosted Dead, 1983.
Hell nah, that got me made. Ain't no way in hell.
A blizzard hits a small town where the dead rise, but they crave frozen food instead of flesh.
That's a real movie.
Is it? Is it a real or fake movie?
It gotta be fake, bro. Ain't no way in hell somebody came up with shit like that. Hell nah.
What do you guys think in the chat? Is it real or fake? All right. Lock in your answers. Let me know. Liana says it's real. And it is fake. Sounds
Thank
real.
God.
It sounds real, right? There's a 1988 cult film called The Chill Factor with a similar frozen zombie vibe, and it was shot in Wisconsin. So,
I was finna say, I was finna get mad like a motherfucker. I said, ain't no way in hell. Who the hell come up with some shit like that?
there's no way. Round three, Pumpkinhead, 1988. A grieving father summons a monstrous creature for revenge after his son's accidental death. Is it real or fake?
Real.
It's real. Directed by Stan Winston, the legendary effects artist behind the Terminator and Aliens, the creature design is pure nightmare fuel. Number 4, Cheerleader Chainsaw Camp, 1984. A squad of
Yeah,
cheerleaders takes a summer job at a remote camp, only to be stalked by a vengeful lumberjack. Real or fake?
real, and it sounds like trash.
It sounds like trash. What do you think, Liana? You guys are. It is fake, but it feels real because it rips on Sleepaway Camp and Cheerleader Camp, 1988. Two genuine 80s slashers.
Okay.
Cheerleader Camp. I gotta watch that one too. Round 5. Y'all should get this. The Thing, 1982. An Antarctic research team discovers a shape-shifting alien that can perfectly imitate any life form.
Real.
Mm,
John Carpenter, man.
it's 100% real. Directed by John Carpenter, starring Kurt Russell. It bombed at first, but it's now considered one of the best sci-fi horror films ever made. What? How
I've
did
heard it.
bomb? Like, this is the freaking best
People
movie
that-
I've ever seen.
What I remember, from what I heard, people wasn't really feeling that shit like that. Like, what the fuck is this shit bullshit? But it got a cult following after, over years and shit. So, I never seen it to this day. I know my history about it though, but that's one I gotta watch though. Eventually I'm gonna watch it though.
Finding out that some of your favorite movies bombed the first time around, and then like, why is this my favorite movie then? Oh, it's because the fans actually loved it.
That's just like I know this ain't got nothing to do with horror, but Blood In, Blood Out. That shit wasn't no fucking box office hit. They prepared to play that shit and they put that shit like 100 screen. But it can't. But from the hood, made that a fucking
I love this
made
fucking
that
movie.
motherfucker goddamn shit success. Shoot.
This fucking movie sucks so bad, but it's the most quotable fucking movie ever. Hermano! 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 Hermano!
Now, when I was in school, I ain't gonna lie. When I was in school, we was all blended together. Oh, but Greg, Blood In, Blood Out. What the fuck is that? What's that? What's that? What kind of movie is that? Greg, you gotta watch it. I ain't watched that shit till I was like 15. I said, oh, this that shit they're talking about. I said, oh, I said, it's a white boy? But he's bad. What's that? I mean,
Fucking Miklo.
Meatloaf. Ain't that a bit? Meatloaf. And there's always a white boy in them movies. There's a white boy in American Me, and there's a white boy in Blood In, Blood Out. But that shit is true though. That shit is true. I seen that shit in the hood though. But what took me out was when I was watching Colors, and there was a black Vato.
The black Vato and the whitest white boy with the red hair.
Yeah, he was bad enough. But then the black Vato though, he had too many cervezas on him. I said, this a brother talking like this though.
Yes.
That fucked me up, man. That fucked me up.
Wait, yes. Yes. It's like, why you
Sorry
hanging
to
out
get
with
off
the fools,
topic, but
man?
goddamn, I had to say this shit though. God damn.
From the Mario. It's like, nah, it's like, anything to make fun of fucking Ken from Street Fighter. It's all good. To this day, I will always yell out, "Give me some chon chon."
Give me some. Yeah, that's another thing. I didn't see Blood In, Blood Out before I saw Street Fighter. And when I saw Blood In, I said, why do that motherfucker look so familiar? I said, that's that motherfucker. I said, that Ken? I was like, Ken from Street Fighter? What the fuck he doing this movie? I was like, God damn.
Why is
Thank God he ain't in this new one.
Why is Nico in Street Fighter? Why is Ken in Blood In, Blood Out? Oh my god. Hey, let me live.
Give me some chon chon.
Give me some chon chon. And the way he talks, the entire movie, I'm just like, what the hell is this? Hey, okay.
But for what I heard, thank God they cut that shit down to 3 hours because they're talking about that shit was supposed to be like a 5-hour movie.
Shit. No, my God, was it?
It was some shit they left on the cutting room floor. It was supposed to be some more shit, like worse of shit though. Like thank God, 'cause that 3 hours bad enough. I mean, it's a great movie. Don't get me wrong, it's a good movie. It's a good hood classic movie. It's gonna stand the test of time. But 3 hours is too fucking long for that shit though.
The best part is I watched it on YouTube and like I didn't think it was like I saw like okay cool like and it was like
Mhm.
what an hour and 30 minutes the one that I watched and it's like oh part one son of a bitch what there's another part to this shit like it
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
part two
yeah.
like because he had to like cut it in increments of an
Chop
hour
it
and
up.
30
Yeah,
minutes
I
chop
did
it
that
up
too. I did that too back in the day on YouTube. Yeah, that shit was
and
long as hell.
I
That
was
shit was
looking
long
like
as hell looking at all the parts. I was like, damn.
oh shit the worst part is with ads son of a bitch
I know.
like I
It's just
saw
to think that shit. It's just to think that shit owned by Disney now.
oh my god
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Blood
Mickey.
in, blood out. It's owned by Disney.
Hey, Minnie,
Vato
give me some of
Loco
that chun
Mickey.
chun.
That be fucked up.
That'd be fucked up. Oh my god, where are we? Round five, round six. Kiss the Vampire Bride, 1981. A gothic romance turns deadly when a newlywed discovers her husband's family are vampires living in secret. Is it real or fake?
Fake.
It is fake. The title plays off The Hunger, 1983, a real vampire film starring David Bowie and Catherine Deneuve. Pure 80s decadence. David Bowie in another movie? Oh
Mm.
shit! Gotta watch that one. Round seven, Creep Show, 1982, a horror anthology film inspired 1950s EC Comics featuring five tales of horror. Is it real or fake?
Real.
Lock in your answers. It is real. Written by Stephen King and directed by George A. Romero, the dream team of horror. King even appears in one of the stories as a doomed farmer.
Mm.
I think I watched Creep Show 2 with that nasty lake sludge.
I ain't never seen it.
There's a nasty lake sludge in that, and it's like the reason why I didn't want to watch it ever again. It felt like the Blob.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Blob was his own movie, like a fucking a whole hour 30 minutes. This was like a 10-minute thing of
Damn.
little sludge in the lake, and it came out and wrapped itself around you, and like I was like, oh, fucking
Hey,
nasty ass shit. I was like, oh, this is fucking horrible. I hate it. I don't want to see. It's like I've never wanted to go to lakes anymore after that.
I bet shit.
This is fucking
Dang.
disgusting. And I'm just like looking at lakes like y'all fucking partying there. That's disgusting. I'm out. Is it safe to go in there? What?
Hell nah.
Um, round eight. Playtime is over in 1986. After a toy company shuts down, the prototype dolls come to life and hunt their creators. Real or
Fake.
fake? Real or fake? What
It
y'all
gotta be
think?
fake.
They gotta be fake. It is fake. Leanna says, I don't swim if I can't see the bottom. Exactly.
I ain't swimming, period. So shit, fuck that. I ain't getting no fucking lake.
I am never going to the lake after that. It is fake, but this one predicts the real 1988 horror gem Child's Play, which introduced Chucky and changed toy horror forever.
Damn
I've
right.
been watching Child's Play for the last few days. 1 and 2 and 3. The trilogy. The first trilogy. I gotta watch the other ones too, but still, like the first trilogy is like crazy.
That first child play still hold up to this day. I don't give a
It
shit.
still does. Round 9, Poltergeist, 1982. A suburban family's home becomes a gateway for malevolent spirits who abduct their young daughter. Real or fake? Obviously, it's fucking real.
Real.
Fucking 1982 Poltergeist. Who doesn't know that shit? Uh,
Oh shit.
Produced by Steven Spielberg, directed by Toby Hooper, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The tagline, "They're here," became iconic. Yes, it did. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
shit.
And round 10, Dream Slayer, 1984. A burn killer stalks teenagers in dreams, turning sleep into a death sentence.
That got me fake ass Freddy Cool.
Fake ass Freddy Krueger. I
Shit.
want Freddy. We have Freddy at home. Dream Slayer. It's like this based on Nightmare on Elm Street, but directed by
A
Wes Craven.
Timu ass Freddy. What kind of shit is this?
Timo
Timu ass
Freddy.
Freddy. That a bit. A fake.
Uh, yeah, it was fake.
Okay.
It was fake. All right. Let's do what your favorite '70s horror movie says about you. If your favorite is Jaws, 1975, you're the type who loves suspense more than jump scares. You crave the slow burn dread, the tension before the monster strikes. You value storytelling, character conflict, and the vibe over gore. You probably love summer nostalgia and have a healthy fear of open water, or at least a respect for it. You're analytical, nostalgic, slightly control oriented, and secretly love being the voice of reason in the group with chaos hits. The Exorcist, 1973. You're fascinated by the battle between good and evil, faith and fear. You appreciate when horror
Mm.
gets under your skin and challenges your beliefs. You might be drawn to psychology, religion, or the unseen forces that haunt the human mind. You're introspective, empathetic, drawn to the mysterious, and probably the one your friends call when they think their house is haunted. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. You're not here for petty scares. You want raw, gritty, and real. You appreciate low budget genius in movies that feel dangerous. You live your horror with chaos, social commentary, and a little sweat. You're the rebel, the punk, and the one who thrives on discomfort. You probably love true crime and know what grindhouse really means. So, fun fact about this movie I've never seen it up until a few years back because I was always scared of chainsaws. Um, yeah.
Don't worry,
uh,
bro. I tried to watch this shit last year. I turned this shit off.
damn.
I
Really?
watched the remake. But I tried to watch the original. I turned that shit off. I couldn't
Because it
handle it.
felt
I
real? Yeah, it
couldn't
felt real. It felt real
handle it.
because the '70s vibe of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, fucking going to haunted places and like the for the kids and all that shit, and then listening to the chainsaw roar and fucking me
Hmm.
running away and leaving my nieces behind.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what? I was like, sorry, kiddo. As soon as I hear chainsaw, I'm out. And they still hold it to. They still tell me that to this day. It's like you left me there. Yes, I heard a chainsaw. If your favorite is The Omen, 1976, you like your horror elegant, a little mystery, a little theology, a little foreboding violence. You love cosmic dread more than cheap thrills. You see the devil in the details, literally. You're refined and intuitive, slightly dramatic, and love a well-dressed villain. You probably read your horoscope and definitely know your birth chart. Going back on Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I saw the remake also, the one with Jessica Alba.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's the one I like better because you don't think it's fucking actually real. It's a fucking movie, but the
Right.
original was just like, how the fuck you guys got away with this? It just felt too surreal. It felt like this motherfucker was really out there doing this shit.
Yeah. I went and saw this shit opening weekend. I was tricked into seeing this shit. It was a double date. Worst fucking date I had in my life. Beside the point. but I remember, like at the end, and they said the case has never been solved. No, the case is still open. Everybody there. Now, picture this: we in Dallas, Texas. This shit takes place 30 miles out of Dallas. The case has never been solved. The
Fuck
whole
that.
theater said, "Ah!"
Hell
We were
no.
shook.
Yeah.
We were shook. We
You're
were shook.
shook.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, it is crazy. It is a crazy ass fucking movie.
it's one of the best
Uh,
remakes though. I'm putting that though.
yeah, the Jessica Alba one.
Yeah.
Like who if whenever someone shows like an image of it as like of her shirt tied up together, I was like, Jessica Alba? Is that Jessica? Is that Jessica Alba? Is that fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre the remake? Yeah, I know who that is. I know that ass anywhere. I know Camden when I see one.
It's, oh,
7-7.
that's a whole nother conversation for a whole different podcast. Seven Heaven.
Oh boy.
That's that shit that happened on that show. God damn. Like, shoot.
Oh my god. If your favorite is Alien 1979, you're a perfectionist with taste for isolation horror. You admire strong, capable heroes. Ripley have rise. Ripley Hive Rise, atmospheric design and creature features that mess with your brain. You're independent, clever, a little claustrophobic, and always three steps ahead of danger. You've got final girl energy, even if you're not running from xenomorphs. That movie will always fucking haunt me in my fucking dreams with that fucking alien, I swear.
Mm.
The xenomorph. The queen. If your favorite is Amityville Horror 1979, another one which I will never watch. You believed in cursed objects, haunted houses, and bad energy. You probably love a good story, ghost story, or paranormal documentary, and you know exactly what sage and salt lines are for. You're sensitive, spiritual, a little dramatic, but your instincts are always on point. You move out of the haunted house in week one. Exactly. Yeah. No, we're leaving. We're out. Um, there was a podcast where like this podcast would like talk about all the real shit that's happened in all these fucking
Mm.
other movies that are
Mm-hmm.
like in real life. And movie
Mm.
horror is one of them. And like when I heard the story, I'm like, no, fuck that, fuck this,
So
fuck
crazy.
no. That is the most crazy shit ever.
Yeah.
If your favorite is Suspiria 1977, you appreciate art, horror, atmosphere, color, dream logic, and nightmare imagery. You don't need everything to make sense. You want to feel it. You're creative, emotional, and stylish as hell. You probably have a playlist called Witchy Vibes.
Mm.
Never seen it, but I probably will now. If your favorite is Halloween 1978, you're a sucker for classics, minimalist tension, iconic scores, and the slow stalk of dread. You probably love October rituals, slasher tropes, and everything pumpkin scented. You're loyal,
Mm.
traditional, a bit of perfectionist, but you also have a mischievous streak. You plan your Halloween costumes months in advance. That was crazy. Fucking hell. What are we doing next week, man? What are we doing next week? What are we watching next week?
I think we should just watch some 80 shit since it's gonna be.
The 80s. Fucking hell.
Yeah. I know I got a couple. I know I got Elm Street, Friday 13th, Child's Play. That's basically it from the 80s, I think, that I own as it concerns to horror. I'm gonna have to look at my list again.
I'm coming in with some new stuff. I think there's going to be like, yeah, because I've seen a lot of 80s stuff. We like,
Yeah.
you know what? Hellraiser.
I can't fuck with Hellraiser. After I saw that first Hellraiser, that shit made my stomach hurt. Like when the motherfucker he was getting his skin back and they kissed the lady. I said, what the fuck kind of I said, who wrote this fifth? I said, I like shit. The first Hellraiser.
Yeah,
I was like this shit was terrible. I said this shit make ugh. One day I'm gonna try to watch it again, just give it a shot though. I heard they're
I don't
supposed
know.
to come out a game for him for Hellraiser.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Damn.
after watching this fucking franchise, like, there's 9 movies. I didn't watch the ninth one. It's
Yeah.
Shaky Cam.
Uh-huh.
I'm not fucking with Shaky Cam. As soon as I saw the Shaky Cam, I'm like, I'm out. That was it. And the original guy is not even there, so I said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Um,
I heard about
but
that. Yeah.
watching this movie and knowing the history, the lore, and all that shit, and then finding
Mhm.
out that they were selling the fucking box on TikTok, I'm like, y'all are fucking dumb.
I saw that shit. I saw that box on TikTok shop. I said, hell no.
Nope, I ain't fucking with that. I know where this is going, and I'm not gonna get mess with that. Y'all have fun with your fucking kinks and all this shit. I'm out.
Yeah, that cube if you want to. Shit, fucking, I ain't fucking with it.
Um,
That's ain't that something? We won't fuck with that box, but I'll fuck around and buy a good guy dog though. Shit.
hi, I'm fucking Chucky. So they used to call my brother Chucky because of his hair. Fucking, it was
Yeah,
the same as his
yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
And he let it grow long to where like he looked like that.
Hmm.
So me fucking, I moved to another country, came back, and
Hmm.
find out they're like calling him Chucky. He's like, why are you calling him Chucky? You never seen Child's Play? I was like, obviously not. And so they showed me Child's Play, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? And I'm like, you okay with this? He's like, I approve it. Like, all right. This is
Dang.
your favorite movie? Like, yeah. I was like, all right. Alright, if you fucks with it, I fucks with it. So like ever
Yeah,
since then, Chucky 1, 2, and 3. Ever since then, like we've been watching this shit, and I'm just like,
yeah, yeah.
but it's a great movie. It's a great franchise.
Yeah, great.
I gotta watch the new ones that are out. I've seen Bride of Chucky and unfortunately Seed of Chucky.
Well, I
Oh,
love Chucky. I love Chucky, but let's see Chucky. That was just such a fucking letdown, though. I'm like, what the fuck?
oh my god! And
Then you get the Curse of Chucky. It went back to horror. Then you go to the Code of Chucky, fucked it up even more because it went back to comedy and shit. And
then
I don't
all
know if so. And then you get the Chucky series.
I
They
haven't seen the
just went
series.
way, just way left. And y'all like this is shit. This, but that's the money grab. So
I
but
I gotta watch the series. I gotta see
yeah,
what it was all about.
yeah. I bought the whole series. I got the series. I got the entire collection, including that pussy ass remake.
There's a remake.
Oh, see, that's how bad it is. You didn't even know about it. Yeah, it's a
I,
remake, bro. This
I didn't
shit,
know there was a remake.
he ain't even a good guy. This motherfucker called a buddy. And Luke Skywalker is the voice of Chucky in this. Mark
What?
Hamill. Yeah,
Mark
yeah,
Hamill? What? What is
yeah.
he trying to do? Joker voice or?
Right. He talks. It's ridiculous. I would tell you, don't even bother watching the shit, bro, because it's just terrible. It's horrible. Like
I gotta watch it just to roast it.
watch. You can watch. You can be like, what the fuck kind of shit is this?
Oh my god. All right. Next week we're doing the fucking 80s stuff, I guess. Let's go with that.
All right.
Um we're going to bring you more horror shit. We're going to bring you more horror games. We're going to do the whole horror video games to movies to horror games. So keep an ear out for that one. And yeah, where are we? 1 hour and 30 minutes. Are we good? We're good.
Yeah.
You ready to head out?
That's whatever. We keep shooting the shit. I don't care. Shit. That's crazy though.
Oh my god. Oh man. Um, what else? Yeah, I was gonna buy some horror comic books
Mm-hmm.
like Vampirella, and there was something else too. But like, you know
Yeah.
what? Let me just get the Exquisite Corpses one because I'm missing it already.
Yeah.
There was a Street Fighter fucking swimsuit issue.
Mm.
I'd rather have the Marvel one. I don't know who any of these fucking people in Street Fighter are, so I'm just like, nah, I'm good. Like,
At least you bad enough to admit that. You ain't like that one fool I seen on TikTok naming the characters for the new Street Fighter movie. He ain't getting none of these motherfuckers' name right.
Cabby.
He said Gilly. That's who in the fuck is Gilly? I said, Guile, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I'm like, damn. He said Gilly. I
Who's
said,
Gilly?
they lit his ass up on TikTok. Shoot, I like, God dang. You don't know none of them Street Fighter characters, bro. What the fuck is you doing?
What is you doing?
Shit, man.
I'm probably gonna watch what's it called? Marvel Zombies again.
Yeah,
Um, because there's no way they didn't fucking include any of the horror references in there. I get
yeah,
the entire cinematic universe reference, but it's like, damn,
yeah,
it's a zombies movie. That's all. That's all you're gonna do is just zombies, and
yeah,
you're not gonna include any
yeah.
other horror stuff. Like, all right, that and then do another rewatch of Werewolf by Night, the
I ain't
actual
never watched
fucking
that.
Halloween. I was like, yeah, it's there. How Werewolf by Night is fucking pretty awesome. It wasn't as scary, but it's like, you know what?
Mhm.
Fuck it. It came out on Halloween and all that shit. So let's
Yeah.
do that. The new skins that are coming out for Rivals is a zombie version of Wanda, which from the game,
Mm,
from the movie, from the show. I mean,
yeah.
so they're doing that on the game. They're also doing Man Bat, Man Spider,
Mm,
Spider Man, like with the tentacles coming out, tentacles, the
yeah.
fucking legs coming out, looking
Hmm.
like a spider. Um, it wasn't Squirrel Girl who I thought was gonna be like a part of the skin. No, it's the other girl, Penny,
Mm.
and she has the what's it called? Dia de los Muertos skull skeleton,
Mm. Yeah.
sugar skeleton, and
Mm.
then Jeff, little shark, is just dressed as whatever the fuck he is. So whatever.
Man.
So like that comes out next week. So as soon as that comes out, I'm just gonna start fucking buying stuff on there. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's fine. I got the units. I can do that. Um,
I gotta
what else?
update my Marvel Rivals. My shit would keep saying ready to install. I was like, click out of this shit. I ain't got time for this shit. I'm busy. I ain't played this shit. I ain't got time for this shit. Fuck it. It'll still be there when I get to it. Shit. Like
It'll
fuck.
still be there. Um, like eventually there will be a character that's playable and that you'll love to play for sure. Daryl Gigi, how you doing? Deborah Murish, hello. Oh no way, Sarah Smart. All right, man. Let's head out. Let's do this
All
shit.
right.
And that, my friends and fiends, brings us to the end of tonight's tale from the tape. Another late fee worthy adventure failed under. And that, my friends and fiends, brings us to an end of tonight's tale from the tape. Another late fee worthy adventure filed under H for horror, right next to your dusty VHS of Are You Afraid of Dark and your bootleg Goosebumps tape from the Scholastic Book Fair. If you made it this far without looking behind you, congratulations. You survived episode 251. But remember, horror never dies, it just gets a sequel. So whether you're carving pumpkins, unearthing your old Spencer's gift decor, admit it, or staying up way too late rewatching the thing on cable with commercials, know that the spirit of the season is alive and well, and probably sitting right next to you on the couch. 7 days. As always, I'm Evo, your horror host with the most, reminding you to keep your flashlights fresh, your VHS rewound, and your soul steeped in nostalgia. Big thanks to my co-conspirator, the haunted hard drive himself, Ghastly Greg. Wow. Still buffering from beyond the grave. He's lagging over there. And to Nikki and all the horror fans who came before us, thank you for keeping the midnight movie spirit alive. Until next time, boils and ghosts, stay weird, stay wicked, and don't forget, if you hear something scratching in the dark, it's probably your old DVD of Scream 2 trying to escape its case. Hello, Sydney. Join us next week on Hey, Look Behind You for more horror nostalgia. What your favorite 80s horror movies say about you, our favorite essential movies, and is this a horror movie 90s edition? We definitely going to do that one.
No doubt.
Good night, my creatures of the night. And remember, keep your eyes on the screen and your heart in the nostalgia. They say if you listen closely, you can still hear it. What can you hear? My Third Place podcast, where community, creativity, and chaos never die. Thanks for hanging out. Big shout out to Patrick Banks, who's following on all the socials and is giving me props for the respectable TikTok following. 12K, buddy. And shout out to
Man.
my guy at Scar Sharks Games on the TCG website. I always buy Pokemon cards off of him. Follow him on IG and TikTok, same name. I will have their names in the show notes. See y'all later. Have a great time, and we shall see you next week. Take it easy, guys.